No? My name is Random Dison, 33 years of age. I came from Iloilo, graduated marine engineering. So I started on board in the ship on.
What company do you work?
I work in Magsaysay.
What is your work there?
I work as a before. When I started in 2005, I worked as a galley utility, and now I work as a second chef, second commis or second cook.
Ano po? When did you start it?
I started on board on the ship in that the year of 2005 after my graduation.
Why did you choose to work on board?
Well, since I've heard, my uncle, ano ba tawag nito? Kung baga, ano tawag nito? Yung queuing ko kasi na, kumbaga, na-inspired niya ako that time na magbarko just because siya din yung nagsuporta sa pag-aaral ko, so kaya na ano ba tawag dito, kasi medyo sa accent ng Tagalog kasi medyo hina.
So ano po, bago po kayo pumasok sa barko, ano po yung that previous work?
Dati nagtrabaho po ako sa Marikina as a production employee, so mga office staff yung ginagawa doon that time.
So masaya ka naman po sa trabaho mo ngayon?
Well, masaya kasi merong masaya, merong malungkot. Masaya dahil kasi nagtatrabaho ka abroad, at the same time malungkot dahil naiiwanan mo yung pamilya mo for the sake of better opportunity. So depende.
So ano po, syempre kapag nagtatrabaho po sa cruise line, ano, marami kang napupuntahan na mga lugar. Ano po yung mga lugar na mga napuntahan niyo?
Ang mga napuntahan ko na lugar is mostly Asia, kasi mostly Asia yung biyahe namin. So except Myanmar at saka India, so lahat ng parte ng Asia napupuntahan ko. At the same time ngayon, US na naman, so depende sa fleet or sa principal kung saan kay destino na lugar. So pero sa akin, mostly lahat ng Asia at saka Middle East, dalawa, Saudi at saka Abu Dhabi. Ayun.
So ano po yung pinaka hindi mo manilimutang nangyari sa'yo?
Well, that's the good question. Dahil 2 times na ako naka-experience na namatayan sa barko eh. Yung tatay ko, una, 2016, namatayan ako ng lolo, grandfather. So the second, ito, last previous year, tatay ko naman namatayan. Namatay na naman ang tatay ko. So, yan yung pinakamahirap na nagtatrabaho ko on board. Lalo na kung sa abroad ka. Kasi, hindi ka basta-basta makakauwi eh. So yan yung pinakamahirap na parte ng pagsisiman, yung nawawalan ka ng mahal mo sa buhay.
So paano nyo po yung hinandle yung mga personal?
Tama, kasi itong nakaraan tawag na induction namin, tinanong ako niyan eh, bakit ko daw na-handle. So una, best ma-handle mo yan, commitment in God. At the same time, siyempre kailangan mo rin libangin, although mahirap, pero for the sake of money, for the sake para sa pamilya mo. Kasi kung iisipin mo, uuwi ka, gagastos ka eh, babalik ka rin eh. So meron namang hindi na ako sasampa kasi nga gusto mo magkaroon ng better opportunity yung pamilya mo eh. Kaso nga lang, ano pa yung better opportunity kung wala na rin yung pamilya mo, nag-work ka sa bit. So sa akin, ginawa ko yung that time kasi 2 beses ko na experience. Sabihin ko siguro magiging bato na yun dito, bato na kasi 2 beses na talaga eh. So ito na lang pinapanalangin ko na bigyan ka na ng lakas kasi mahirap, sa totoo mahirap. Hindi ko ma-explain, pero kung kayo siguro maka-explain yan, maka-experience. Mostly na nangyayari diyan, pwede uuwi ka. Pero mostly 99% umuwi sila. Kasi pwede naman makabalik. Pero sa akin that time, nanginayang kasi ako sa pera eh. So ako kasi yung breadwinner sa amin din. So sinend ko na lang yung pera, tapos hindi na lang ako umuwi.
So ano po, yung sa mga co-workers mo po, paano mo po sila pinapakisamaan? Kasi iba-iba yun.
Oo, tama, kasi different language. So sa amin kasi may 70 nationalities, 35 languages. So makikisama ka diyan sa way na magsasalita ka ng English. So hindi ka pwede magsalita sa ating nationality pag doon ka sa barko. At the same time, parati ka lang makikinig. Huwag ka mag-oppose sa mga tao. Pakisama, relationship yung pinaka-importante.
Ano po? Kapag after duty po, anong mga ginagawa niyo?
After duties, meron kaming tawag dito, portal sa barko, yung internet cafe na may bayad. Pero depende kung naka-embarkation kayo, may mga internet spot. So syempre, spend mo yung time mo sa pamilya mo. Yan yung, o di kaya pumunta ng crew bar, or marami kasing basketball court, swimming pool, tawag nito, theater. Depende, maraming ginagawa. At the same time, pwede ka na magbasa, o pwede ka rin mag training na for promotion mo, or mag-review, gano'n.
Meron ka po bang mga part-time job doon?
Meron. Depende sa tawag nito, depende sa posisyon. So, mostly nagsa-sideline yung mga galley utility or steward, nagsa-sideline sila for cabinista, or naglo-laundry, naglalabas sila. Same time namamasahe, nagugupit. So maraming sideline as long kaya lang ng katawan.
Ikaw po?
Oh, syempre naman.
Ano pong sideline?
Sideline, nangihilot ako eh. Oo. Kung may panganakan nga, hindi, totoo. Kasi sa first aid, mayroong tinuturo kasi dito eh. So, meron niya pag magkuha ka ng bestie, pag magpa-upgrade ka.
So, ano po, aside from your work there, do you have any special duty assigned to you in case of emergency?
Meron. Every crew and passenger, meron talagang designated na trabaho. Lalo na pag mag-drill, so may designated sila na posisyon sa mga ganyang sitwasyon.
Yung sa'yo po?
Sa akin, messenger ako. Messenger, tagahawak ng susi para pag just in case tawag nito may problema, so yan yung susi, ihahatid yan dun sa taas para i-distribute sa lahat ng kwarto ng kabina para mabubuksan. Kasi ginagamit ang crew pass yung parang ang kuha lang siya, parang chip yung ATM card, parang gano'n na sa swipe. Ganun yung ginagamit. So ako yung messenger dinadala sa deck 7. Oo, parang 12 ata. Deck 12.
Ano po yung mga different drills nyo while on board?
Ano pa? Pardon?
What are the different drills that you do while on board?
Hindi masyadong narinig.
Ano po yung mga drills na ginagawa nyo habang nasa...
Drills, different kinds of drills.
Opo.
Merong drill na passenger drill. Yan yung pag-akyat ng pasahero. So, passenger drill, including yan yung pasahero at saka yung crew. So, meron ding crew drill for designated area na yung crew. Meron din na false alarm or general emergency drill. Yung pag sinabing general, so pangkahalatan yun. Meron din na fire drill, may sunog. Kung sino yung designated area. Or man on board, kung sino may nahulog na tao. Yun may mga different na drill.
How are you applying the basic safety training and crowd control to your work? Is it useful?
Okay naman yung training. Oo, syempre kasi dyan before lahat naman nag-undergo sa basic training para ma-prepare yung isang seafarer pagdating doon. Meron ng idea how about sa swimming, about sa safety precaution. So required kasi yan required ng marina or IMO na mag-training muna dito para sa yung SOLAS or yun ang BT na basic safety training. After that ipapa-COP mo, depende sa kumpanya, sa fleet kung ano yung required nila.
So ano po, last na is your message to future seafarers like that?
Siguro message. So unang-una bis dyan, magtapos muna ng pag-aaral. At the same time, after that, so patient kasi kailangan sa pagbabarko kasi pinakamaraming seaman sa buong mundo is Pilipino. So approximate mga 700 na siguro, so mga 500 yung Pilipino. So siguro kung ikaw ay nag-a-apply, siguro patient, at the same time panalangin. Panalangin yun nga. At saka wag lang, patient lang talaga. At the same time manalangin, at saka yung commitment mo sa pamilya mo habang nandito ka pa, i-grab mo na. Kasi pag andun ka, mamimiss mo sila
Yun po. Thank you po.
Okay na?
Opo.
Hi. Hello, my name is Diana Lynn Abella from Olongapo City. 29 years old.
What company do you work for?
I work in the passenger cruise ship, which is my agency is Magsaysay, and MB Saga Sapphire is the name of the ship.
Kailan po kayo nagsimula? When did you start it?
I started 2011, and that's it.
Why did you choose to work on board?
Actually, coincidence lang. Hindi ko naman talaga pinangarap maging sea woman or magtrabaho sa barko. Kasi natapos ako as a college degree, which is BSBA Management from New Era University. And nagtry lang ako kasi yung kaibigan ko nagsabi, bakit di mo itry? Wala namang mawawala sa'yo. And then, that's it. Swertehan lang. Okay?
Before you enter in cruise, what is your previous work?
Unang trabaho ko sa Hanjin Industry sa Olongapo City. Cruise ship din siya. I mean, paggawaan ng barko. Yeah.
Masaya ka naman po ba sa trabaho mo ngayon?
Of course, masaya ako kasi syempre natutulungan ko yung parents ko, and then napuntahan ko yung mga place na hindi ko napuntahan dati.
So, ano po? Kung pwede po namin malaman yung monthly salary.
Monthly salary kasi ang trabaho ko sa barko is cocktail waitress sa bar department. Mostly ang mga pasahero namin doon mga British and mga oldies na. Monthly salary kasi kami nagbe-base lang kami sa anong tawag doon? Yung pag may nabebenta kami commission. Commission basis kami. Pero ang pinaka-basic na sahod namin is nasa 200 to 300 something dollars. And then bumabawi kami sa commission. Ang monthly na natatanggap namin pinakamababa is $1,500. And wala pa yung tip nun. So depende rin sa barko nyo kung nagtitiping, kasi sa amin hindi kami ina-allow ng tipping. But pag mga pasahero na kilala na kayo at kilala nyo na isa't isa, nagbibigay sila.
So, ano po? Nakakapunta na kayo sa iba't ibang countries. Sa ano na po yung mga napuntahan nyo?
Mostly kasi yung biyahe namin around UK, Spain, and minsan Singapore, sa Caribbean. Yan. Caribbean.
Ano po yung unforgettable mo na experience?
Unforgettable experience.
To date. While on board.
While on board, not, okay. While on board, syempre, yung makapunta ka sa place na hindi mano sa isip mo na makapunta ka pala doon. Yung ano ka ng snow. Syempre, pangarap naman natin dito, napakainit sa Pilipinas eh. Di ba? So, that's it.
So, ano po? How did you handle some personal struggles?
Struggle, like homesick, something like that. Kasi nung unang sumabak ako, gaya nga na sinabi ko, hindi ko linya to. Kumbaga, kailangan kasi pag nagtrabaho ka, lalo na sa ibang bansa, at hindi mo alam kung ano yung trabaho mo, kailangan mo talaga ng lakas ng loob. Tsaka syempre isipin mo yung parents mo, yung kailangan nila, yung kailangan mo rin for your experience as well. So you need your lakas ng loob. Tsaka syempre hindi mawawala yung nasa taas. Kailangan dapat lang kayong nakatuon sa kanya.
Sa ano po, working environment, may mga aksidente na po ba na nangyari sa'yo? O kaya yung pag nalalasin po yung mga customers, gano'n?
Okay. Sa bar department, sa department namin, usually diba drinks, F&B, drinks. Syempre, hindi naman natin hawak ang buhay nila na gusto nilang magpakalasing, go. Pero, ina-advise din kami ng mga head of namin na alam nyo na kung anong gagawin nyo in case na dapat hindi na sila uminom. So, stop na yun. Kung baga kausapin mo na lang kausapin, you need to approach that passenger na hindi naman sa pinagbabawalan sila, pero yung alam nyo gagawin nyo na hanggang dyan na hindi sila mapupunta sa ganun. Kasi for them din naman yun eh.
Sa ano po,
Kasi sa barko namin, old na kasi yung barko. So, sa isang room, 4 kami. So far, puro Pilipino yung mga katrabaho ko. So, syempre, bigayan na lang. Kailangan yung respeto yung isa't isa. Ayun lang naman.
Ano po, after duty po, ano po yung mga ginagawa niyo?
After duty, sa crew area naman maraming magagawa. Meron kaming crew bar, crew mess, tsaka kung gusto niyo syempre lumabas sa labas, in case na any port, you can enjoy. Sa crew bar maraming merong games dun na pool, pwede ka rin mag-swimming, pwede mo gamitin yung swimming pool ng pasahero kung nasa oras for crew.
Ano po, meron ka po bang mga part-time job doon? Pag nasa
Part-time
barko?
job. Sa department ko kasi conflict yung schedule namin. Pero kung ang department mo is housekeeping, like GPA ka, pwede ka makatulong dun sa mga kabinista. Or kung cook ka, yung schedule mo, panggabi ka, pwede kang tumulong sa mga kabinista, lalo na pag embarkation kasi they need assistant like that.
So, ano po, aside from your work, do you have any special duty assigned to you in case of emergency?
Yeah, almost lahat naman ng crew on board may side duty yan. In case of emergency, in case of fire, in case of something happen, merong nakadesignate na area sa'yo na kailangan mong gawin. Mandatory.
Sa'yo po, ano pong naka-assign?
Sa akin, kasi nag-alleyway guide na ako alleyway guide. So, doon ka lang sa pwesto mong yun na in case na emergency, magbaba at pupunta sa lifeboat, kailangan mong, yung mga pasahero, kailangan mong i-direct way kung saan talaga.
So, ano po yung mga different drills na ginagawa niyo po sa barko?
Different drills. Merong, kung ano yung mga drills, like fire drill, kasi, kung ano yung schedule na nakalagay dun sa yun lang yung pupuntahan mo ewan ko lang sa ibang nila, Mastercard nila.
So,
Merong
ano po,
pirates or something.
how are you applying the basic safety training and crowd management to your work since you school?
Yes, of course. Lalo na pag emergency, kailangan mo talagang focus sa sarili mo na you need to do your work, your inalaga para sa'yo na gagawin for your own safety naman.
So, ano po, message mo po sa future seafarers?
Future safety. Message ko lang, kung gusto nyo tong trabaho to, pangarap nyo tong trabaho to, syempre, kailangan nyo ng lakas ng loob, kailangan nyo ng kasi sa una, hirap talaga pag-apply, hindi natin alam kung kailan tayo makakasampa or makakuha ng kung ano man. Kailangan nyo lang talaga try ng try kung gusto nyo talaga. Pero kung mapapaghinaan kayo ng loob, kailangan nyo pa rin i-try. Yan. Tsaka huwag nyo makakalimutan yung sa taas. Kailangan yun. Okay?
Yun lang po. Thank you.
I am Arno Christian Veras Rubio. I am 39 years of age. I came from the Philippines, specifically Davao City.
Saan ka pong company nagtatrabaho?
I used to work in a Norwegian cruise line before, and I worked there for 8 years.
Ano pong trabaho niyo?
I started as a utility hotel. It's gotta be started at the bottom, so I worked as a utility hotel for 4 years. Then I moved up my way all the way to deck steward, bar waiter, wine steward.
Kailan ka po nagsimula?
I started my first contract started in 2004. Then it's gonna be with Magsaysay Maritime, and I used to work what they call this expedition ship for them, Marco Polo.
Why did you choose to work on board?
Well, I had a degree in marketing before. I had a degree in marketing. I graduated from Ateneo University. Then I started work as a house detective in a hotel in Davao. And then when I finally when I found out regarding cruise line, then I choose to apply for the job.
So, masaya ka naman po ba sa trabaho mo ngayon?
Working in a cruise line is not really a glamorous job. When you start working over there, you're just gonna see it's like it's all fun. You have to work longer hours, but you see, you could travel the world and get paid for it.
Kung okay lang po, pwede po namin malaman yung monthly salary.
I started out as a utility hotel, that's the entry level. I started out $450 only, and then but we do have what we call the sideline. You make your sideline and you make money and you add for it.
So, kapag nagtatrabaho po sa cruise line, syempre, marami ka pong mga napupuntahan na iba't ibang lugar. Ano po yung mga lugar nyo na napuntahan?
On my first contract as in 2004, when I worked with the expedition ship, I've done 150 countries, 7 continents already. So we started, it's a world cruise, so we started in the Arctic and then we end up in Antarctica. So that's gonna be the 7 continents that I've been.
Ano po yung unforgettable na experience nyo nung
Well, it's gonna be on board or gonna be outside?
Nung nasa on board po kayo?
On board, okay. And let's say on board is like when you get to experience with, you get lots of guests. Like for example, I got to one of our guests is from the band of Elvis Presley, and then when we do the 3-day cruise from Miami to Bahamas, we do normally I experience handling a group cruise. They call it, for example, when you had all the BJLP on board the ship, there are 3,000 of them. They've been partying all the time, so it's gonna be a really good experience.
Habang nasa on board ka po, ano po yung mga personal na naging struggles niyo po?
Well, first of all, your struggle will be started when you're gonna missing your family, of course. But after how many months on board, you start to adapt the life that you got in there. So you do crew bars, you go outside, But the main problem that we experience is that discrimination. We normally being discriminated as a crew member, but on my experience, you are the most. That's why we've been hired by the lots of companies, shipping companies, because we speak good English, and then hospitality-wise, we're quite good at that.
Paano niyo po hinandle yung mga personal struggles?
Well, personal struggle will be a mindset thing. You have a mindset on your own, and you have to decide for your own, because it's when you make decisions, when you start working on ships, there's no turning back. You had a 9-month contract. You cannot say like, I just want to go home because I don't want to do it anymore. So you cannot have everything in life. There's a disadvantage and advantages with it. So meaning disadvantage when you get a job, you left your family back home. It's not about like they can call you anytime, and then when they have problems, they cannot solve it. You're still on board, so how can you solve the problem if you're not helping it? So it's better not for you to really get involved with it. Let them sort out their own problems also.
Sa working environment po, may mga aksidente na po ba na nangyari sa'yo?
Well, when you start working in the cruise line, the paramount thing that we do is the safety. We do make sure that everything is on a safe matter. We have safety officers on board. We have training on all the time. And then when there's we call it miss accident or like we call it miss, but considered also accident already. So we do training, and then we solve it by doing we call it the SEMS. So SEMS is like a safety environmental management system that we follow.
Sa co-workers po, since maraming nationalities yung mga co-workers, paano mo po sila pinapakisamahan?
For example, in the ship that I'm with, we are working with 49 nationalities. But 70% of that is all Filipino, and then well, it's gonna be easy because the language you speak on the ship is English. So even though you have a language barrier, all the people talk in English, and then at the same time you have to adjust in their different we have different background, ethnic groups, so you have to adjust with that. You don't have to be to be skeptic with them. You just have to understand and learn from them. By doing that, you go to the crew bar all the time, you socialize with them, and then you start liking their how to call this that.
So, after duty niyo po, ano pong mga ginagawa niyo?
Well, normally what we do is like after work we go straight to crew bar and then we socialize with the other crew and then time to relax. Sometimes we go to our we call this we have a TV room, we have a game rooms, so we play PlayStation there. So and then if we had time, we go shore leave on our break time.
Ano po? Meron ka po bang part-time job? Sa
Yeah, as I talked about before, I had in order to make your salary to get more money, what you do is like you make a side job. Like for example, when you're utility, you could just like clean cabins of your own crew members. They pay you $60 per month. Then you get to clean the cabin every day. It's because the captain we had a cabin inspection weekly. So you have to clean. It's imperative that you clean your cabin all the time. If not, you're gonna be in a warning state. You're gonna be in trouble.
So, aside from your work in cruise line, do you have any special duty assigned to you in case of emergency?
Yes, and when I started in the cruise line, I started working, my first contract, I started working as a firefighter already. Then I moved up all the way to part team leader. So when you have your safety duties, it's never gonna change. If you had, for example, when your first contract, you were in the lifeboat, you're gonna be in the lifeboat. Because it's already been connected to your records already based on that one. So I'm a firefighter, so anything happens on ships, we're gonna be on call. That's what I said to you before. Like, it's not normal for the guys working on the hotel department because we're busy. But I decided to work as a firefighter on board. That's because we got privilege also. When you want to get promoted, the company will help you out to get that promotion based on your side duties, which is in the firefighting.
Ano po yung mga different drills na ginagawa niyo while on board?
Okay, we had a boat drill every week, or every cruise, or we started the cruise, and then we had a passenger drill before we sail away, and then weekly also we had a safety training on firefighting.
So, how are you applying the basic safety training and crowd management to your work? Is it useful?
Yes, it is. It's very useful because the crowd management training that you have and then your basic training will equip you starting, like for example, the guests don't know what to do. Even though you're a firefighter, you still control the crowd control because that's your job. So it's very applicable and very useful. But you have to do your drill all the time so that you're not gonna lose it. So yes, very, very useful.
Last po is message to future seafarers.
Okay, this is my working in the cruise line is not a glamorous job. You see, people will tell you that it's a very, very nice job, but the problem working on the cruise line is that it's long hours, and you're gonna be on board for 9 months. You're gonna only have 2 months vacation. So you see, when you make decisions, when you start working on ships, you have to have a mindset that you're gonna be seafarer for the next 10 years of your life, and then it's all started out when you're gonna start in the bottom. There's no going straight all the way to the top. So you're gonna work hard. You're gonna start as like for example, you're gonna do the entry level and then make your way, and then make sure that you don't lose that enthusiasm. And then it's not about making money. It's all about also learning and culture of other countries and all the crew that beside you. You see, experience is the best teachers in life, and that's better than money. That's it. Okay?